Alright, this is how I set up for a VATSIM session. First thing I do is I'll open up VATSpy, see if there's anybody on over me, and no one's on in Cleveland Center. Right now there was a Southwest that departed Pitt, but right now there's nothing going on there, so I'm good. First things first, I'll open up V-Stars here, and then I'll go through and get my information. So right now, west, I would think, 190 at 7, west 2 miles, IFR, light snow, 3,000 foot ceiling basically. Alright, and I'll go into my NOTAMs, which I've already looked at. And then I'll go here and I'll listen to whatever the ATIS is currently at Pitt.
No. Read back all runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
So Bravo's current. I'll get my ATIS ready.
Pittsburgh Tower arrival information Bravo. 145 Zulu. Wind 200 at 7. Visibility 2. Light snow. 1,900 scattered. Ceiling 2,900 broken. 3,800 overcast. Temperature -5. Dew point -8. Altimeter 2985. Multiple approaches in use. Arrivals expect ILS runway 28 right. Localizer runway 32 approach. Arnold GPS is Yankee runway 28 center approach. Attention all aircraft. 5G NOTAMs in effect for Pittsburgh International Airport. For further information, contact flight service frequencies. Ramp area is non-movement. Push and taxi at your discretion notices to airmen. Runway 28 left closed. Taxiways closed. Bravo 8. Bravo west of Bravo 7. Charlie west of Charlie 4. Charlie 5. Delta 3. Foxtrot 1. Foxtrot 2. Foxtrot 3. Foxtrot 4. Foxtrot 5. November 4. Quebec. Romeo 1. Bravo 1 between Bravo and Charlie. Foxtrot between Tango and Papa. Delta between Victor and Tango. November between runway 28 center and Foxtrot. Sierra between runway 28 center and Foxtrot. Whiskey closed between Foxtrot and runway 28 left. Romeo closed between runway 28 center and Foxtrot. November 2 closed between runway 14 and November. Foxtrot closed between Papa and approach and runway 28 left. Foxtrot closed between Tango and Papa. Foxtrot closed between approach and of runway 10. Right and Whiskey. Runway 10 left light low out of service. Terminal ramp exit point PXYS Delta 2, Delta 3, Victor 6, Victor 5, Victor 2, Victor 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 3. Departure is called round regular taxi from exit point. Entry points are PXYS Whiskey Delta 1, Victor 4, Victor 3, Charlie 1, Charlie 4. 3, 2. Condition code 555. 28 center. Condition code 555. 28 right. Condition code 665 at 1456 Zulu. Taxiway all field conditions 1/8 inch dry snow at 1427 runway 28 center field conditions 80% 1/8 dry snow runway 32 field. Conditions 60% 1/8 dry snow. Read back all runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Alright, so Pittsburgh's ATIS is ridiculously long. So I'll put it out on Alpha, then I'll make all the corrections for like runway condition codes and update it with Bravo. But that's a part of the problem, especially on VATSIM. Like no one's listening. That's way too long. So we got that set up. There's 555 on the center and 32, 665 on normally 28 right. So I'll update that when I broadcast Bravo, but I'm going to get this on for now and I'll change it within 5 minutes or so. Um, so we got that. There's no mention of why they're on the localizer for 3.2, but that's what I'm going to run. So we'll go here. I'll sign on here. Alright. I'm going to connect here. There's the auto. It auto fills the same information that's out. So I'm going to transmit that. I'm going to go to audio for VATSIM connect, which I got to connect right here. And then my RDVS, I've got to prime those frequencies. So once I do that, I'll go to audio for VATSIM. Why is this? There's my transmit. It's blinking, so that's good. I'll tuck that away over here under this radio. Okay, so there's that. My frequency's on. Then I'll look at VATSPY to make sure everything's good. I'll refresh the map. Refresh it again and it should be good to go. Nope, one more time. There it is. So now it shows people that pit is open. The ATIS is broadcasting. Like I said, I will change that here in a second. And then this is a broadcast to let pilots know on the frequency that pit is open. So you hit that, that goes out. And then with the slash, this goes out to the other controllers on, which the only one that's on right there is BWI approaching New York Center, which you can see them on the map here. So there's New York Center, they're covering everything there, and then BWI is here. So there's that. Move that over. So now to deal with that ATIS. So we'll come here, airport conditions, add new, and we'll go runway 32. Let's see, condition codes 555, and then I'm gonna copy that. Copy. Condition code 555. Okay, and I'll do that, and I'll make a new. What was that? 28 center. C28 center. Condition code 555. Okay. We'll take that. Add a new. Now I have to go back and get what all that is. 66. So 28 right. We'll use that. So those ramps and terminal areas are uncontrolled. Field condition for all runways. We'll delete that. Actually, I'll leave it in case I need that on another day. Alright, so the only thing broadcasting is ramps and terminal areas. These two, I'll apply that. And then I'll go to Bravo and transmit that. I'll do all that patchy ice, all that nonsense later. They don't really care about that. So once I transmit that, right here should go orange when it broadcasts. There it is broadcasting. And so I will set this over here out of sight. So now the ATIS is up, that's up, that's up. Now I can open this tower view. Now, what is the order for this? Alright, I'm gonna put start proxy server. Alright, so you see proxy server started. That's good. I'm gonna start flight sim. I got my flight strip bays here. Yesterday they weren't auto populating. We're gonna see if that fixes itself today or what do we gotta do here. It normally takes a little bit for people to notice you're open and start coming in and filing flight plans and departing out of. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. That's just flight sim loading on the other screen. And flight sim takes a while to load anyway, but apparently because I have what is that, AIG traffic manager and some other stuff on here, it takes a little bit longer. And VATSIM is, you could be super simplistic with it, but I like to have all my views and I run V stars instead of VRC. VRC is simple, but I like to work closer to the way that I would work at work. Alright, so now I just pick the airport I'm at. It's just Pittsburgh. And you want to move away from the runway. Set as departure point. So I'm over here. Check this. We want live traffic. Live weather. You don't want any of the computer aircraft. You don't want any of the people who can play multiplayer on Microsoft server. We don't want any of that. So that's good. And we'll hit fly. Okay. Alright, we'll go showcase. We're in drone mode. Drone focus, drone speed. Let's move this up a little bit. Alright, so now we should turn, find the tower. There is the tower. We will go to the tower. Alright, we're all set for tower view. Alright. Now, I'll look at my V pilot. That's all connected Microsoft. Custom model matching is in there. So now we'll hit start dot tower view. Alright, and so now if we get something, you'll be able to see these aircraft here. Like I said, it takes a little bit. If we get somebody. So now we just wait. And it could be a bit. So normally this is where I would start studying or watching a movie, browsing the internet, just whatever I do when I'm on the computer. All this will run in the background. It's not like you gotta sit here and wait on aircraft. So like these are my work files and things like that. So I'll review certain things that I need to look at. So I've gone through most of this already, but every now and then I'll take a look at something. I know what I need to do. I need to look up like the separation on final for multiple instrument approaches. Like there's different separation requirements for like the visual if your runways are X amount of feet apart or this, that, or the other. So like things like that, I'll look up. So I basically want to know if I'm running an RNAV to the center versus an ILS to the right, is there any separation other than standard radar, which would be 3 miles to those runways when we're IMC? And there's some information I need to find out about overtakes. Like with those runways being 4,300 apart, do I need to protect smalls from larges? I don't think so. But if the requirement is 3 miles due to IMC, I don't have to worry about that anyway. But anyway, I want to get all that down pat. So I'll go through this a little bit later on today. I have notes all over my desk to figure out. I mean, to remember, to remind myself what I need to look up. All right, so we got one. We got a Delta going to Charlotte. So let me get his flight plan going. Okay, I gotta go and fix my other keyboard. We got him a squawk. So Delta is 097. Okay, so let's see if this works. Somebody showed me how to do a PDC. So I'm gonna close this, go back into here, and here's the PDC for me. I gotta get me a text file. Copy that. I could read him his clearance manually, but I can go, what is that? L097. L097. Hit the equal key. Hit that. And that gave him his PDC 0701. Let's check his flight strip 0701. Boom. And apparently some people don't like that. I don't really like PDCs. I like to give them the clearance, but whatever. I don't know what Del 097. But anyway. Oh wait. It's slash tango. Oh no. So this right here means they're text only. Text is not fun. I mean, if someone has a disability or something like that, like I get it, and you'll never know that on here, but it kind of defeats the purpose if you can talk. That's if you can talk in here. Like being shy is no reason to do this text nonsense. But all right, so here is Delta or whatever this call sign is, DEL. I'll look that up to see if that's right, but that's him right there. So he just sent me a text message. Let's see what that is. So Squawk 071, departure frequency 193, climb maintain 5,000, runway 28 right. Alright. Now, let's just see if he's shy. And I like to ask that because some people are just too shy to talk. And like I said, if they have a physical disability, I get it. But I find it hard to believe that you got a sim and no ability to put in headphones. See? He's shy. So DEL, it says, let's see. Yeah, so he clearly stated it's a comfort thing. And that's because people have this idea how controllers are, and they try to act that way on this server, and it puts a lot of people off. Mm, there you go. So we'll just wait for him to be ready.